Hello everyone, it's Naomi and I have a reading for business, and this is a spiritual approach to opening a new business. And I'm doing the reading for somebody in the real world, and she is a hairdresser and she wants to open up a hair salon and sort of spa, her and her husband. So I think it's a great thing to do, to get a spiritual reading and to get enchantments done, spell work done when you're opening up a new business, because really business is a very physical thing. It's a very earth energy, and most people focus on the practical nature of getting a business together, but they never think about the spiritual side, to opening up new pathways, to attract clients, and also to find out the tools, the things they need to do to make their business a success. It's very easy to find out the answers spiritually, and it sort of puts a blessing on the whole business to have the spiritual side activated, as well as what you're doing physically in the world. So I'm doing this for this woman who's starting. She's a hairdresser, and her and her husband are going to open up this business. And I already I already did a small reading to see if this was the right business for her, and it is. So let's start with the first map over here. And we have New Moon Fae, and that's soul scrying. Okay. Soul scrying and embrace change. Into the unknown. Okay. Persistence. And good old Five of Pentacles. That always seems to come up for people with business. Five of Pentacles. The Sun. The Hanged Man. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, so let me just take a moment here to connect with Spirit and to see what the Spirit says about these cards. Okay. Yes. Poverty consciousness, I understand that. And soul scrying, and there's embracing change. Okay, and into the unknown. So I have a sense here. Okay, yes, Spirit's telling me there's a sense of fear she has of doing this new thing and reaching out into the unknown of being a business owner, not being totally sure if it's going to work, and putting all the money and effort into it. It's very scary. So there's energy work that I need to do for her, and that she needs to do in order to open up to being a business owner. Now, soul scrying, and this other card here for the embracing change. Okay, what does this tell me? Okay, Spirit is saying she feels like a novice, and she has to direct and focus her energies onto becoming the professional, taking on this new role of change, of not working for somebody else, but being the owner and pulling her own strings and making things happen. There's a lot of work and energy that goes into that, and a lot of people, although they're not afraid of the hard work, they're They don't see, they still see themselves as not having enough information, there's a sense of confidence here that she needs to build. Not being confident enough in her abilities. There's an underlying sense of inadequacy here. And there's no reason for it. She's, I get my hair done with her and she's excellent. There's no reason at all, but there's this sense that she's still looking at herself as too young, maybe. She's in her early 20s. Into the unknown. What is this? So, breaking out into the unknown is very scary, so she needs to get over that hump of being afraid and really feeling powerful. So I'm going to tell her, and I'm going to give her enchantments for feeling powerful, feeling professional, and not being afraid of moving forward and embracing change and not being afraid of moving into change. She also needs spell work in prosperity consciousness. She has poverty consciousness here too. So there's a sense that of being afraid she's not going to make money to pay her bills. There's going to be a time where she's, you know, also being overburdened. There's so much energy being put out here. She needs to relax her, you know, her spirit and her body. She needs to take time out. But the sun also tells me she needs to use fire energy, and so does persistence, telling me that summertime, this is a great time to use fire energy. And I feel like summer, things are going to really start to take off for her. Things will get much busier for her business, but Spirit's saying not till the fall. Not till the fall will she really see the growth, really having the money to have this business be a success. So I'm going to work on the poverty consciousness she has and turn it into prosperity consciousness. And I do that with spell work, and I give her a prescription for herself of what types of meditations to use and herbs, and I give an elixir too, and a talisman. I create all this with the spell work. So she will be working at the same time I'm putting the enchantments out into the universe. So it's a hard start, but she's definitely going to have success. She just needs to change her mind about how she sees herself and how she sees money. And Spirit's saying she needs to relax. She has to relax. And I think this reading is going to help her to relax and see that it's going to be okay. It's just fear. It's fear of the unknown that trips people up a lot, and she needs to be persistent and needs to be persistent in unlocking her prosperity consciousness and embracing change into becoming the business owner. And the second map here I have is distant. Look beneath the surface. Okay. And who's helping her do this? Krishna. Find a blessing in the current situation. Okay, so looking beneath the surface. So she's taking a good approach, first of all, by getting spiritual work done for her business. So that's a very good thing for her. And I think that is going to be the biggest blessing for her, is that she does this spiritual work. Things are coming to life. Very good. And integration. Okay, this is very much integrating. She's doing the work, integrating body, mind, and soul with this kind of work we're going to do together, the spell work. And things are going to really take off once she does this and loses that poverty consciousness and feels her power and confidence as a business owner. But she's really being directed now to focus on the body, mind, and soul connection to her business. And this card is about meditation with crystals, and so she needs to do that as well. Oh, she's got the World, the Success card. And the Knight of Wands, very good. Taking action now. She now needs to take action with what? Okay. Take action and Seven of Wands. So she's laid a very good foundation for herself. I feel like, you know, the Nine of Cups, Spirit's saying she needs to bring joy. She's stressed about this. She needs to bring joy into her life and into the business, seeing it as a joyful thing. The Knight of Wands takes action. So she's taking action spiritually. And I feel like she needs to incorporate something joyous, taking on a more joyous approach to this work. I mean, it's fun, actually, to go to the hair salon and get your hair done, but what can they do that's fun? Spirit's saying she needs to be more social. Okay, she needs to do something social to bring the fun there. Maybe have an opening party situation. Party, being more social, feeling more relaxed, joyful when she's in the process of being in this business. Let's see the next map. We have Lady Luna's Magic, and that's synchronizing yourself to the lunar cycles. And we have Earth Angel. I'm a guardian of Mother Earth. Okay. So the Earth and the Moon. She needs to use fire and water energies are the most powerful for spiritual opening up new pathways for a business, because it is a very practical, you're using the elements with this type of work that she's going to receive. So we're using the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and businesses are earthy. So she has enough earth, but it's saying here Earth Angel and the Moon. So I'm getting that she needs to ground herself at night, do meditations at night with the lunar cycles. And the lunar is a watery, is a water element. So she needs to bring in both fire and water elements. And I'm going to do candle magic for her, and I'm going to do, I'll incorporate water into that. And the soul scrying is water too, so I feel like I'm going to channel some messages to her with scrying. And that scrying is when you look into a bowl of water, a dark bowl, and you look into this dark water and you get images and messages coming to you from the spiritual world. So I'm going to do that for her too, a scrying session for her. But I think she needs to Yes, Spirit's saying she needs to do this meditation under moonlight and bring the water and fire energies into this business now. Metamorphosis. She's going to see a big change in what happens with the business when she does this. Coming out of the closet. So yeah, things are really going to change. Now what's tools specifically? What does she need to do to attract clients? And she has the Magician, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So, okay, this is telling me about fire energy again. I'm going to do the fire magic with her, and so she's going to have meditations using candles and water. And the Magician, okay, what am I getting from the Magician? The tools she used, she needs to use all her tools, which she is with this this spiritual work in her business, combining them. Yes, the holistic approach, Spirit's saying. This holistic approach is going to open everything up for her, and she's going to be quite successful. And, okay, I'm getting a message about using, okay, her creativity. I need to unlock her creativity. There's a problem. There's a struggle with her from childhood regarding her creativity. I feel somebody squashed her creativity somehow. And you know, hair is very creative business, so she needs that creative channel opened for herself. I'm seeing color and transformation. She needs the tools she needs to focus on. Yes, the tools she needs to focus on is showing how she can transform her clients, how her work is going to transform them. I'm seeing colorist, you know, doing more color, bringing, you know, she does hair and styling, but to do more of showing what she can do with color as well, and maybe being inventive. And I'm seeing like demonstrations, that sense of fun. I feel like she needs to do a party and do makeovers, demonstrate how she can make someone over with a haircut and color and maybe even makeup. I'm getting that as something she should be working on, to demonstrate the transformation, how she can help people really feel good about themselves by doing makeover and giving like a free makeover to a couple people at a party. She's got a couple people working there, so they can all work together and transform, you know, have a fun sort of party. Maybe they can do like a lottery, you know, when people get a haircut, they get a ticket into the lottery of getting a free makeover the next time. And Spirit's telling me in October, so this should be a good time to do this in October. So the fall is really when things come together, and I feel like this tool, Spirit's saying also in the summer. Okay, she needs to do this in the summer and the fall, maybe every season, have one of these transformation makeover parties for her business. Okay, so I'm getting good messages here for her, for actual practical tools she can do. And what's the last map is Wild Pure Heart. And Find Your Bliss. Find Your Bliss. Okay, this is a sense of Again, coming into your own about how you feel about yourself. I'm going to have to work on her confidence, opening up channels for her confidence to grow and to really feel at home in this new role, powerful in this new role as owner. Now we have Bone Collector, who's helping her. Oh, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Peace Offering. Okay, this is what came up before. I just briefly mentioned it, but somebody in her past, she has to heal something, a peace offering to the past. And the Bone Collector is going to open up a pathway for her, healing from a past trauma. So she's got some work also that I need to do an enchantment for relieving this past trauma. She's the Empress, the Ten of Cups, wonderful. And she also has 3 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles here. Okay. So yes, healing this past trauma. There is a hurt in the past, a definite hurt regarding how she works, regarding her creativity and how she works. Oh, I'm hearing somebody calling her lazy at home. They were calling her lazy. Okay, so there's this underlying, she's not lazy. To be a hairdresser, you're on your feet all day, you're working all day, talking. This girl's not lazy. Once she heals this past trauma of being, people calling her lazy, or parents calling her lazy, not good enough, not working hard enough. This causes a remnant, that causes a physical pain body inside you, a psychic pain body. And it's hard to get over those, you know, you start thinking of yourself, maybe not outwardly, but there's a subliminal, subconscious negativity that's always there about yourself. You know, no matter how hard you work, how much you've proven that you're a good worker, there's always that tape of the parents saying, you're never going to become anything, you're so lazy, you never make anything of yourself. So she needs to relieve a lot of past poverty consciousness, overcoming, becoming confident. So she has a lot of energy healing work to do. I have a lot of work to do here. And she's going to come into her own. She's going to be the Empress. And she's going to have beautiful business. So there's a lot of information. This is a short video, but I would do a much more thorough analysis with these readings. Send her the video, plus I develop a strategy for her to use. I develop enchantments, and that's my part. I do the enchantments for her, and I make meditations for her to do while I'm doing the enchantments. She can do them at home, I do them at my home, and I release these energies to open new pathways in her business and to heal certain things within herself so she can become a success. It's quite complicated work. It's very detailed. I give a detailed written plan for her, and I make up the enchantments and potions with herbs and things for her to do, candles and different rituals for her to be practicing while she's getting this spiritual treatment. So I believe I'm going to make a couple more videos and show what I give with the enchantments. But this is the first part of it, is the divination, to find out from Spirit what issues she has and, you know, what tools she needs in order to move forward and attract clients and to have a successful business. A lot of information that you get in this business action plan reading. And I do, I have packages, larger packages that you can get for one of these kind of readings each week and spell work along with it. But you can buy them individually as well. So if you look at my online G Plus store, in the categories you can see all the services that I give. And so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you think about using spiritual methods to open up pathways for your success in other areas, not just business and love and relationships too. I can do this for you. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.